Hey, we had a great question that was sent in. Here's the question. This person says, my heart seems more full when it's broken. And what they're saying is that they seem closer to Christ when there's some difficulty in their life. Now, that happens with all of us, right? I mean, when we go through some financial hardship, or maybe it's some relational hardship, or there's some things that just aren't going right in life, we seem to be broken and we seem to be closer to Christ. Probably because we're praying harder, we're thinking about God more, we're looking for Him with a little bit more intensity. And so this person says, my heart seems more full when it's broken. So how does my heart, or how does my life stay full when my heart's not broken anymore? So what they're saying is, once the brokenness in life has gone on and things have smoothed out, how do I still stay close to God? Well, I think it depends on how you define brokenness. Psalm 51 says, my sacrifice, O God, is a broken spirit. A broken and a contrite heart, you, O God, will not despise. So Psalm 51 is saying that when we are broken in spirit and broken in heart, that God will come close to us. So does that mean that we just have to have terrible things happening in our life all the time, and that's the only time that God comes close? Well, again, I think it depends on how you define broken. Being broken or being crushed doesn't have to mean that it comes only by our circumstances. See, I can get broken and I can get crushed when I think about my shortcomings and my sinfulness. When I come to God and say, it's me again, and I have things in my life and I need forgiven for because I've failed you once again. I'm having a broken heart. I'm having a broken spirit. I'm having a contrite heart. Sometimes when I look at the lives of other people, not pointing my fingers and saying, you're evil, but when I look at the lives of other people and I realize how they're coming up short and they're not living up to their God-given potential and they don't even know who He is, it breaks my heart and I have a broken heart. You know, Jesus in His life, He was looking over Jerusalem, and the Bible tells us that He began to weep loudly over Jerusalem. And as He saw them, He saw all their potential, and they didn't realize that Jesus was very close to them. And so He had a broken heart. You know, one of the biggest things for me comes, I get broken in spirit and I get crushed when I'm reading the Word. I try to do devotions every morning where it's just the Father and I. And more times than not, His Word comes and it crushes me a little bit. And I have a broken spirit there. And God meets me in that. My circumstances may be okay, but God breaks my spirit through my own sinfulness, sometimes through looking at the world that I live in, especially when I see people who have deep challenges in terms of poverty or being under-resourced. And also as I read the Word. You know, ultimately the best way to stay broken is to stay close to the Father. Now, we're going to expand on that idea in great detail this coming Sunday at Maryland Community Church, and so we'd love you to catch us there live at 10 a.m. or 6 p.m. If you can't make it in person, we're live on the web every Sunday, 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., and you can check out the URL, which is right there by the magic of video. Hey, have a great week and stay broken so that God will stay close.